Third time is always a charm. You can't even deny it at this point. The days of Jared, Book of Enoch. Here we go. We see the phrase in the days of Jared appear in 1 Enoch, especially chapters 6 through 7, 10, and 18, and refers to a specific early period in human history when a major spiritual event took place. So, who is Jared? Jared is a patriarch listed in Genesis 5:15 to 20. He is the son of Mahalalel, who is the father of Enoch, who lived 962 years. You heard that right. His name in Hebrew is Yared, which is often interpreted as descent or to come down. Yared. In 1 Enoch, this meaning becomes symbolic and must stick. So what happened in the days of Jared? Well, number one, the Watchers descended. The Watchers were a group of 200 angels who descended from heaven onto Mount Hermon, whose leader was Semjaza. This descent is the event that gave Jared's name symbolic weight. His days were the time when heavenly ones came down. In the days of Jared, the descent of the heavenly ones. What did these 200 angels called the Watchers do? According to Enoch 1 Enoch 6 to 7, they took human wives. They taught forbidden knowledge such as weapon making, astrology, and cosmetic enchantments, which are considered sorcery. They produced the Nephilim giants who ravaged the earth and caused widespread violence and corruption. This becomes the central reason God pronounces judgment on the fallen Watchers, their giant offspring, and ultimately the flood that comes in Noah's generation. If you want to take human wives and teach forbidden knowledge, then there will be a flood. Why are the days of Jared important? Well, they must be important because they're scripture, right? Well, more than that, there are numerous references of Enoch 1. But as I was studying and applying the scripture, typing all this out, I realized section 1 through 5, maybe chapter 6, are the days of Jared. Without a table of contents, which my book doesn't have, this could confuse anyone who is new to reading theology. But there is a turning point cosmically at 5 and 6. The descent of the Watchers is portrayed as the moment when cosmic order was broken. Okay? Beginning the rebellion. This is the first clear rebellion of heavenly beings in Enoch's narrative, predating later biblical themes of spiritual rebellion. They rebelled spiritually, the flood's going to come. What is the cause? 1 Enoch connects the sin of the Watchers, the violence of the Neph and the Nephilim, to the divine decision to cleanse the earth in Noah's time. The cause of the flood was a divine decision to cleanse the earth in the time of Noah. Jared's son Enoch is born into a world already corrupted by these events. This sets the stage for Enoch's visions, heavenly journeys, and meditation between angels and gods. Embody that possibility, because I'm doing it. Where the days of Jared appear in Enoch, we've talked about it, but let's dive into it. 1 Enoch 6 through 7, the descent of the Watchers, marriage with human women, birth of the Nephilim giants. 1 Enoch 10, judgment was declared on these Watchers because they sinned in the days of Jared. 1 Enoch 18 is shown the prison when the angels, where the angels who sinned in those days are held until judgment. And in the cosmos, when we talk about the setting of the stars, the setting of this prison, immovable. And if you study the stars, you realize they haven't moved since you were born either. It is set in a cosmic divine order. So, the summary statement, the days of Jared equal the era when the Watchers descended, the beginning of corruption on earth, the spiritual crisis that defines the entire narrative of Enoch. The entire narrative of Enoch, I'm making a bold statement and I'm not even halfway through, but I am telling you, brother, I'm telling you, sister, the beginning of the corruption of earth began in the days of Jared, when the giants descended and took human wives and taught them sorcery. This is a pivotal moment in ancient Jewish cosmology. It ties human sin and angelic rebellion and divine judgment all into one story. I love that. I love you.